The Curse is a new series on Showtime. The series follows Whitney and Asher Siegel, played by Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder respectively. The two are trying to get a reality show concept greenlit on HGTV. Whitney uses her family's money to build eco-neutral homes, and her plan is to revitalize the small community of Española in New Mexico. An old friend of Asher's, Dougie, played by Benny Safdie, sees another shot at breathing life into his own stalled-out career. He steers the show in directions Whitney isn't necessarily comfortable with. Now, the synopsis of the show goes on to say that the couple finds themselves caught in a mysterious web of ethical and moral gray zones, all while trying to keep their relationship afloat. I guess that isn't entirely a lie, but it's also not quite what we get on the screen. Whitney is the only character who seems even halfway genuine. Not likable, but genuine. She seems like she actually does want to help, but her methods aren't fully realized or educated. She walks around Española with a savior complex, a skewed view on reality, and a severe stink of self-importance. She doesn't seem to have any real love for Asher, but rather likes having a weak man to keep under her heel. Asher seems to be on board with Whitney's vision so long as it serves him with living the lifestyle he wants. The two are living off of Whitney's parents' generosity while trying to publicly distance themselves from the parents' business. Asher feels like a person who's acting all the time. And I know that can be a little bit confusing because we're talking about an actor playing a character in a show who's trying to create a show, so there's a lot of layers to this. Not necessarily levels, because there's really nothing clever going on here, but the character of Asher just seems like a completely fake person who just does and reacts to those around him. He constantly lies about trivial things, and he's beyond fake. Whenever the series decides to focus on Dougie, I have to force myself not to fast forward. There's no other way to put it. This guy sucks. He's manipulating the people in front of the camera only for his own selfishness, and he's apparently killed his wife in a drunk driving accident and has no remorse for it, yet he's supposed to be a character that we're following. I don't know if we're supposed to root for this guy. I guess with that all being said, the fake show that they're trying to get on HGTV doesn't really exist without Dougie. Maybe that's supposed to be a statement on the state of reality TV or Hollywood or something? I don't know what they're going for here. Doing a bit of digging to write this video, I saw in a couple places that this is supposedly a dark comedy or even a satire. That never comes across on the screen. The show's not funny. I don't know what the social commentary is supposed to say to me, but if I had to pick something, it would say that rich, out-of-touch people should mind their own business. I guess it's positive that I was able to come up with anything that the show said to me at all, even if it didn't do the first job any show should do and entertain me. I was initially drawn to The Curse, since it stars Emma Stone and it's an A24 production. A24 is one of these really interesting production companies. When their projects are good, they are great. But when they aren't, they are extraordinarily bad. The Curse is on that side. There's not a redeeming moment, character, quality, or scene in this entire series. It doesn't take a firm stance in any direction, and after watching 4 out of 10 episodes, yes, painfully sitting through 4 of these, all I could do was wonder why I watched beyond the first one. The series was created by Nathan Fielder and Benny Safdie. While I'm not familiar with their work outside of this, I have heard Nathan For You is popular but never had any interest in turning it on. With The Curse being my only connection to their body of work, I am not interested in seeing what else they have to offer. The title of the series itself seems to have been chosen just to mislead audiences. A24, a production company who's pretty well known for horror, you put the name The Curse on it and do some clever cover art with skewed people, you think maybe there are curses in this. Kind of. Again, no firm stance on anything. I don't know what they're going for. Fielder and Safdie are probably trying to say something big with the show, but it reeks of them patting themselves on the back far too hard and praising themselves for how clever they are when nothing that they think they're saying is actually being said to the audience. In some ways, they are clever. They duped A24 into picking up this snooze fest, they duped Showtime into poisoning audiences with it, and they duped Emma Stone, an otherwise good actress, into wasting her time and her potential. For those who have been watching my videos for some time, you can see I'm in a new location. My office is a mess right now, so I decided I would give you a little sneak peek into my Star Wars room, which is a big project I have coming early next year.